Hi, my name is Christina Keys, and I'm one of the founders and the president of Loving Them Forward. And today, my guest is
Ann Ellen with Heal Your Grief, Heal Your Life. I'm a grief coach and an energy healer.
We love Ann. Ann is actually one of our members of Loving Them Forward. Can you tell? I know what you do, and I love what you do.
Thank you.
I just adore Ann. I adore you. And so, can you tell us a little bit about how you work with people with the grief, and also some of the other work that you do? I know that you've helped me with learning things about like meditation and things like that. So, and you have the some of the workshops that you do. There's so many things that you do. I'm going to let you tell about it because I could talk about you all day long. So.
Well, thank you. And the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
I just adore her. Why wouldn't I?
I love us.
Okay, so what do I do? Well, okay, I help people really find themselves. Well, I help them find their way back to themselves.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times we get lost in our lives and we don't realize, or we've got a challenge, or we're stuck and we're not sure why. So it could be that we have some unresolved grief or something in our past that we just didn't even realize was there. Now, believe it or not, this might seem silly, but a lot of people don't know that they're grieving.
Right.
So one of the things that I love to do is actually something like this, which is to help educate people about grief, because a lot of people get hung up, first of all, that grief is just about death and dying,
Right.
whereas in fact it's a whole lot more, as you yourself you're learning about that. So that's my number one thing. I want to get out there. I want to spread the word around so people understand that grief is not a taboo word. You know, it's not a nasty four-letter word. It's a normal and natural part of life. So education is one of the things that I love to do. Working with my clients one-on-one is another thing. And yes, I do the meditation groups. Plus, I do pop-up healing sanctuaries. That's a lot of fun. We get a bunch of people around. We do a little guided meditation, and then we just help them talk about their grief, because a lot of times grief and people's loss will actually isolate them.
Right, absolutely.
And you know, anybody who's out there who's living by themselves, if they're grieving, oh my goodness, all of the things that they are told about grief unfortunately may not sit well with them, because they don't make any sense, and so it further isolates them, and it makes it very, very difficult for them to even feel like they matter anymore. And I know you know this, but I used to be an instructor and help teach healthcare aids or home care aids to help people stay in their own home. And I could see that there was a great need for not only for the home care aides themselves, because goodness knows they get pounded with grief every day, but for the people that they're taking care of. So I think grief has to become synonymous with community awareness, with community mental health, and the fact that it's a normal, natural part of life.
Yeah. I think a lot of people avoid grief. It's really scary, and I know that working with you, there's been people when they've brought up the grief subject, because it is, even though my mother's still alive, there is such a thing as anticipatory grief, and I didn't know about that. And when I started to address that with you, one of the things I'm usually, when I go into vulnerable situations where somebody's going to make me talk about something that's uncomfortable, one of the things with you is it was just like, it took like 5 seconds to feel this like sense of trust and peace, and I know that we also did some energy work, and that I don't think I've ever been that relaxed in my life. It was just a moment to take a break. And I also attended one of your guided meditation sessions, and usually those things don't work for me, because as a caregiver, I'm super, super uptight. I don't know if it's a caregiver thing or it's just a Christina thing, but
it's both.
It's both. Let's be honest. And but I'm just, the thing about you, and I think it's why I think people would really enjoy working with you, is just there's a sense of trust. There's a sense of, it's a safe place to be able to share or even not share, and it's a peaceful place as well. So I just really am an advocate for your services on all level, and we're really, really excited that you're a part of Loving Them Forward. And if folks want to get a hold of you, of course, anytime that you have the pop-up workshops, you're going to be having us advertise them and share them on Loving Them Forward.
Sure.
But if they wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to get a hold of you to talk to you about your services or find out more about your services?
Great. 360-721-3433. Just give me a call, seriously. Or you can go to my website, Heal Your Grief dash, I should say, my little hyphen thingy.
Yeah.
Heal Your Grief healyourlife.com, and there's a wee box down there that says tell me your story. Just click on that and it'll take you directly to my calendar, and we can set up a time to chat. But just call. You never know, I might be able to pick up the phone right now.
Yeah, she's amazing. So anybody who's walking through some of that grief or wants to learn a little bit more about meditation, and it doesn't have to be like hour-long meditations. She's really good at
Not at all.
also teaching to break it down into like 5 minutes, like teaching me how to, like, when I breathe, drop my shoulders. And as a caregiver, if you have not done that, like taking in a deep breath, and when you exhale, you drop your shoulders. Oh my gosh, it's like it just changes
And
everything.
the box breathing.
Right, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Because
So,
not everybody wants to deal with their grief. Let's face it, we don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'll deal with my grief today.
Right.
We don't do that.
Right.
That's just rubbish.
yeah,
But to be able to offer the energy work has
Yeah.
been so wonderful,
Yeah.
because it helps, well, you've said it
oh
yourself.
yeah,
It puts you in a place where you feel supported.
right,
And my most important thing is that you feel you're in a place where you can be
right,
safe, because people do not know how to express themselves.
Right.
They're not given the opportunity to express themselves. That's why I
Right.
love doing this work.
yeah. So, and you're great at it
Well,
too.
thank you.
So.
Thank you very much.
We're really, really grateful that you're part of Loving Them Forward. You can find her not only on her website that we talked about, but also on the Loving Them Forward page. So thank you for all you do for the community, and we're just very blessed to have you as part of the community.
Well, I'm
So-
just absolutely thrilled that you're
Yeah.
doing this. I really am, because I'm a huge advocate for caregivers. They
Mhm.
don't get enough support,
Yeah.
and they don't know how to support themselves. So
Right.
thank you.
Thank you. You
Thank
take
you
care
for
of
doing
me
it.
when we take care of us. So yeah. So thank you.